She was a feared Dark Jedi.
Your fall will be my ascension to the Sith.
So how did Asajj Ventress rise in power? The Kankruzans presents Star Wars Lore Episode 59, The Rise of Asajj Ventress. Ventress was born to the Night Sisters on Dathomir. When she was still young, her mother was forced to give her away to a criminal in order to protect her clan. Ventress was then taken to the planet Ratatak to be raised. When the criminal was killed, Asajj was alone and needed help. Thankfully, she was found by the Jedi Kai Narek, who sensed she was force sensitive and so trained her as his Padawan. Together the two became heroes to the Ratataki, but warlords did not like the duo and so planned to kill both the Master and the Padawan. The warlords managed to kill Narek, but Ventress lived. With the death of her Master, she plotted revenge. She marked her head with a stripe for each of the 12 warlords she hunted down and killed. Ventress now controlled the land and so built herself a castle in which she could rule from. She held onto Narek's lightsaber so she could remember her Master, and she turned on the Jedi who she believed abandoned her mentor on Ratatak after his starship crashed. When the Clone Wars began, Count Dooku searched for an acolyte to serve as a Confederacy of Independent Systems commander. He travelled to Ratatak where he came across Ventress. Dooku was impressed with her skills, which she displayed in a gladiatorial pit, and so he presented her to Darth Sidious. Dooku's master approved of his choice and he told Ventress to go and kill Anakin Skywalker. Before she was sent on her task, Dooku gave Ventress 2 red lightsabers that belonged to his former Padawan, Kamari Vosa. After fighting the likes of Mace Windu and Obi-Wan Kenobi, Ventress got her opportunity to duel Anakin Skywalker. On Yavin 4, Ventress destroyed Skywalker's starship to trap him, and so the two had a face-off. The intense fight worked its way through the moon's jungles to the top of an ancient Sith temple. Anakin ended the duel by pushing Ventress off the temple in a fit of rage. He then escaped using her starfighter. After a few unsuccessful missions, Ventress needed to pull off a big task. She was sent to rescue Newt Gunray or kill him before he said a word to the Galactic Republic. She dueled and distracted Luminara Unduli and Ahsoka Tano whilst a Separatist spy escaped with Gunray. She then made her way off the Jedi cruiser and actually killed the spy when he insulted her. Darth Sidious sensed that Ventress was becoming too powerful and so ordered Dooku to have her killed, even if he didn't want to. She was presumed dead after her command ship was destroyed. However, Asajj was still alive and she ultimately made her way back to Dathomir where she was healed by the Night Sisters. Ventress then promised vengeance on Dooku. She failed in her first attempt to kill Dooku. Her second attempt failed as well, even with the help of Savage Opress. During a third fight, Ventress was nearly killed by Dooku, but she managed to temporarily blind him and escape. After a rebirth ritual, Asajj took her place in the Order of the Night Sisters. Dooku sent General Grievous and many battle droids to find Ventress and slay her. When Grievous tracked her down, he attacked the Night Sisters and duelled with Asajj. She managed to escape, but the rest of the Night Sisters were not so lucky. Ventress helped Ahsoka Tano while she was on the run from the Galactic Republic after she was falsely accused of bombing the Jedi Temple. However, Tano wrongly thought Asajj betrayed her, which led Anakin to tracking her down and asking her questions. She pleaded her innocence and actually helped in the bombing case, convincing him that Barriss Offee was a suspect. Ventress was left free to go.
If you're lying, you're dead.
Such promises.
Later, she once again took orders from Dooku. She exterminated many of the Sun Guard when Darth Sidious thought that they were no longer needed. Those who survived either joined the Royal Guard or the Shadow Guard. Dooku placed Ventress in a Bacta tank on the planet Boz Pity in order to modify her in a way to boost her anger. When the Republic attacked the planet, Kenobi found Ventress, who awoke from her trance. She tried to get to Dooku's fleeing ship, but she was shot by a Magna Guard's blaster. Because she was wounded and angered, she attacked Kenobi, who was trying to help. Anakin then mortally wounded her. Kenobi comforted her as she was dying, and when she appeared dead, Kenobi ordered her body to be taken away in a medical shuttle. However, she was still alive, and she used her healing abilities to deal with the wounds. On the ship, she ordered the pilots to divert course to somewhere far, far away. And so, she was gone. When on Tatooine during his exile, Kenobi wrote in his journal that a desert plant reminded him of Ventress. He then planted seeds in her memory. Now it's time for this week's question. What Star Wars The Clone Wars series do you prefer? The one in 2003 or the one starting in 2008? Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Remember to vote for next week's episode by liking one of the 2 comments below. If you want to learn more about someone or something from the Star Wars universe, leave a comment. And for more Star Wars lore, keep it locked here to the King's.
I was going to catch your pet and turn her over to the authorities. Collect whatever bounty was due.
And needed help. Thankfully, there's a first blooper already, T-0 seconds. Ventress was then taken to the planet Rat Attack, which is totally a Pokemon by the way. Ventress was born to the in order to protect the clan. It's her clan. I can't read, I'm doing a Dan. Thankfully, oh my god, this is taking pure ages. See, this is what happens when you let your brother do the last lore and you've not commentated in a lifetime. It seems like a lifetime, and I'm just messing this up. Hefty. Together the two, I don't know why every time I do a blooper, it always turns into like a little song. It's quite bizarre. Dooku was impressed with her skills, which she